Hello, this video is on multiplying fractions and mixed numbers. Make sure that you are ready to take notes. When we multiply fractions, we do not need to find a common denominator. We literally multiply our numerators, multiply our denominators, and simplify. That is that. If you do find a common denominator, it's just more work and it's more simplifying at the end, but really you do not need to. So if we have 1/3 times 1/5, multiply my numerators, so 1 times 1 is 1, multiply my denominators, 3 times 5 is 15, already in simplest form, so we're done. 2/3 times 2/3, so really what's happening when we're multiplying a fraction times a fraction, this right here means that I'm taking 2/3 of something that is already 2/3. So my answer is going to be smaller than 2/3 because I'm taking 2/3 of it. So again, multiply our numerators, multiply our denominators, put it in simplest form, and we're good to go. Next one, you could pause me and try this next one and then make sure it's in simplest form. 2/4 times 3/6. 2/4 is the same as 1/2. 3/6 is the same as 1/2. So I'm taking a half of a half, just so we can think about what's happening in our problems here. So we're going to do 2 times 3 is 6. 4 times 6 is 24. And then simplify that. 6 and 24 can both be divided by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So we would have 1/4. Super quick review on rewriting mixed numbers as improper fractions, because we need to make sure that we do that correctly when multiplying mixed numbers. So if we have 4 2/5, remember we started our denominator and we would do 5 times 4 and get 20, plus 2 would get me 22, and then keep denominator the same, so we'd have 22/5. Pause and do these two really quick on your own and then come back and check. 2 3/4 would be 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Keep the denominator the same, so 11/4. And then 7 and 8 9ths, we have 9 times 7 is 63, plus 8 would be 71. And then keep denominator the same, so we have 71/9. And then when we multiply mixed numbers, the most important thing when we start is to rewrite mixed numbers as improper fractions first. Then we multiply numerators, multiply denominators, and simplify. So the first thing that I'm going to do with this first problem here, 1 2/3 times 4/5, is I'm going to rewrite this as an improper fraction. So we would do 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 2. So we have 5/3 times 4/5. I didn't change anything to my second fraction, but I'm rewriting it so I can see it nice and clearly and organized. And then we multiply like normal fractions. So we would go 5 times 4 is 20. And then 3 times 5 is 15. This is an improper fraction, so I need to simplify it. I know that 15 goes into 20 one time with 5 left over, same denominator. And then I know that 5 and 15 can both be divided by 5. So I would end up with 1 and 1/3. And then we have 2 2/5 times 1 2/3. If you feel comfortable, try pausing, change them both to improper fractions, multiply, and then come back and check. 2 2/5, I'm going to rewrite that as, because we do 5 times 2 plus 4, so 5 times 2 is 10. Oh, plus 2 is 12/5. And then 1 2/3, so we have 3 times 1 plus 2, so 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, so times 5/3. 12 times 5 is 60, 5 times 3 is 15. This is an improper fraction, so I need to simplify, and I know 15 goes into 64 whole times with nothing left over, So my answer is just going to be 4. That is all that I have. Hang on to your notes and have a good day.